Well, Paul Tapner's down under for a little while, and he's already out and about and training people. So we thought we'd catch up with him and just find out, is there much difference between training people here in Australia, Paul, compared to the UK or wherever else you train?
No, I wouldn't say there's a lot of difference in training people. I mean, I certainly don't take any different approach or any different attitude. The facilities are a bit different, and hopefully the weather's a bit different, but I'd have to say both times I've been here in Melbourne, it's rained quite significantly, and we've had a bit of rain and wind today. But so no, I wouldn't say there's much difference. Basic idea is we're just trying to improve everybody from whichever level they're at, take them to the next level, or at least give them the motivation to.
And I was watching you earlier today. Your session has been all about dressage, a really interesting concept of actually doing some parts of a test and then it being critiqued with you and the judge afterwards. So from the sessions you've had this morning, what would be sort of the top 3 things that you would say to people who are at that lower sort of level?
Yeah, so we've had a unique situation here where everybody in the clinic, we've got a intensive 3-day clinic here, and we're concentrating on dressage the first day. And everybody's done a dressage test for us. And we've had a dressage judge, an EA qualified dressage judge, sat beside myself. She's been judging it, and I've been making my own notes on the general way of going. And it's been really intriguing and educational for everybody involved to then hear the feedback, and not just in a written format, but actually for us to discuss it from the judge's point of view, and then from me as a trainer's point of view, as to how that horse and rider could be better. And there's been interesting differences in perspective, but it's been really pleasing or non-entertaining, whichever it might be, for both the judge and myself to have very similar ideas a lot of the time in what's required. And the key things that we've come up with is that, first of all, is psychology. The first thing you've got to do when you come into a dressage arena is be confident. You've got to come in there as if you own it and you know what's required, and you want to display to that judge straight away that you know everything about dressage. Even if you don't, you've got to bluff your way a little bit. Confidence is everything. Probably can't even hear it on that microphone. And the confidence is everything, and that also runs into a little bit of psychology. You've got to be mentally prepared and mentally want to do as good a job as you can. So mental preparation is everything. So that's our first thing, mental preparation and confidence. Secondly is accuracy. A 20-metre circle has to be a 20-metre circle. Your centre lines have to be straight. Everything has to be 100% accurate. The judge was saying that. I'm always on all of my riders' cases about that. Accuracy is everything. And then the third thing is the way the horse is going. You have to get them forward and round and all of those other things that are, we can write an entire essay on. But forwardness and roundness are probably the key things for the dressage to begin with. Yeah,
well, they sound like pretty important things, and the feedback this morning was fantastic from the people who are hearing these things being told to them. So you train here, you train overseas, you're now also training online. Tell us a little bit about your new Horsehub training.
Indeed. The reach of tappers myself is far across the globe now. I've had downloads in Argentina and Canada and all these exotic places, which is very exciting when I go into my app and see all of these downloads around the world. And certainly the Horsehub app I've developed to try and get across all of this information. Much of what we've been talking about here for hours on end this morning at this clinic, not only from myself but from equestrian professionals from around the world, and that everybody respects, from dressage to eventing to show jumping to driving, hopefully soon will be coming on board as well. Getting the information to people that is from these very well respected and well reputed equestrian professionals. That's what the Horsehub app is all about. We're focusing to begin with on training. You can go and download all these short videos or short audio files, and it's very wide ranging from psychology to rider fitness to veterinary to horse fitness to cross-country riding to dressage. We're trying to make it really, really broad, but short, sharp, topic-specific stuff. That's all the training side of things of the Horsehub app, but hopefully in future we'll also have a lot of entertainment content as well. We're getting to, event organisers are starting to air their competitions through our Horsehub app also. So that's an exciting new avenue that we're exploring, and hopefully in the next week or so with Adelaide 3-day event you'll see that come to fruition.
Great. Well, we look forward to seeing you at Adelaide, and we'll just finish off this interview. Say thank you very much before that next plane comes overhead. Thanks.
Thank you.